How you guys doing? This is Dave Hughes from MMA Weekly. I'm going to go over UFC 251 this weekend. Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman. Well, I'm going to start out. I'm only going to go over a few fights. I'm going to start out with the Volkan Ozdemir and Yuri Prochazka. Oh, wow. I don't know how Ozdemir got caught. This guy's really awkward. This Yuri Prochazka. He's a real awkward fighter, different, comes from weird angles, doesn't cover his chin at all, he isn't gonna, if he fights like that, he won't last long in this division. I can't believe Ozdemir couldn't take advantage of it. But yeah, keep your eyes out for Yuri Prochazka in case people can't seem to figure this kid out. I think it's just going to be another Johnny Walker ordeal, but never know. We're going to move on. I'm going to move on to the three main events. Peter Yan and Jose Aldo. You know, Jose Aldo's got to be the oldest 34-year-old man or 35, 33-year-old man I've ever seen in my entire life. He really is. When most athletes are hitting their prime, this man's at the end of his career, 3 years now. He turned 30 and was like 50. But he just don't got it anymore. I don't know if he don't want to change his game. He don't want to do the cardio, whatever it is. Maybe he just doesn't have it. I don't know. But this fight should have been stopped well before it was. Yan must have hit him in the face 30 times before they finally called it an end. These referees suck. That's something that needs to be dealt with by Dana and the UFC in general. Second, I don't know what I think about this. This referee leaving this fight go on. Watch the end of the fight. This is a legend, man. I understand letting him fight his way out, see if he can fight his way out, but he had given up at this point. He was broken. Aldo is weak-minded. He really is. As a great fighter as he is, he's very weak-minded. This isn't the first time he's given up in his career. But you guys make your decisions. We're going to move on to the second one, the Volkanovski-Holloway. Now, I understand that Max is one of my favorite fighters, and I think he's everybody's people's champion, kind of way to speak. But anyone that had watched this fight and scored this fight, if there's anyone that watches mine and thought that Volkanovski won this fight, please let me know and let me know why. Because I've watched it 3 times now, and I've scored it 1, 2, and 3 Holloway, 4 and 5 Volkanovski. And there's just, it wasn't close. At first I thought, okay, it was close. This could go either way. No, it couldn't. Holloway literally dominated the first 2 rounds, and third round I could see the change over a little bit, but Holloway still won the round. Volkanovski thinks those takedowns, if you achieve a takedown, I understand, and if you keep doing it. But when you achieve a trip and can't keep the man on the ground, that's not really, if it's a boom, boom, right back up kind of thing, it's more of a trip than a takedown. So, I don't know, that's a real, if somebody's beating the shit out of you and they trip you a couple times, is it a takedown? I mean, is it? Or is it just, okay, you tripped me up, I fell to my knee, I got right back up a half a second, if that. I mean, that's rough. I consider a takedown putting the man down, holding him there for at least 3 seconds. I mean, it's got to be something. There got to be a time limit to it. But it is what it is, and these rules are gotta live with it. But on to the Jorge Masvidal Kamaru Usman fight. Jorge, come on, man. You got to tell me you knew that you couldn't go into a title fight on a 2 week notice with Usman. Usman is the most boring UFC fighter and by far the most boring champion ever. You enjoy that Kobe Covington fight. That's all I can tell you guys, because you're never going to see that shit again. That is the extent of what Usman got. Covington doesn't hit that hard, so Usman wasn't scared. But for the rest of Usman's career, what you're going to see is him clinching up and pushing people into the fence if he can't take them to the ground. And he'll hold them up against the fence. Randy Couture used this. He was the guru of this, holding people up against the fence. George St. Pierre, if he couldn't get you on this takedown, that blast double leg he used, and that blast single, but it is what it is. I mean, Jorge put up a fight. I mean, there's people that even had him, scored. He won a round. So I didn't. I think he just dominantly got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? He got his licks in. He rocked Usman at one point, I believe. But when you can't throw the big bomb, you got to have something else to answer for it. He didn't have a camp. Thought maybe he would work in some submission game. That way, if Usman does take him down, his Mikey Brown seems to be a pretty damn good fight planner with the whole knee thing. And Joanna Jędrzejczyk uses Mikey Brown, and they all love him. They think he's an amazing MMA coach. Probably going to be known as the best when his time's over. But it is what it is, guys, as Max would say. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Take it easy. Find me some subscribers. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Take it easy. Good night. And God bless.